can I just say one thing firstly? I love the name Eat Sleep Boxing Repeat.
Welcome back to ESBR Boxing's YouTube channel. Delighted as always to be joined by Punch Up Boxing's Ra Hokum. Ra, good to be joined by you as always. This is the final prediction show for the co-main event taking place in Doncaster this Friday night on the GBM show. Maxi Hughes, Archie Sharp, go at it in a fight that maybe not many people saw coming. At lightweight, Maxi Hughes, obviously former world title challenger. And Archie Sharp, who lost last time out to Ryan Garner and is making his debut at not his debut at lightweight, but yeah, returning to lightweight after competing at super featherweight. Bro, we'll get into it as always. Give us your final prediction here. Who wins, why and how?
Uh, I still have faith in Archie Sharp, despite a bit of a stuttering period to his career recently. Uh, I just think Maxi, I know his style does age well, but I do think maybe there's a little bit too much miles on the clock. And yeah, I think Archie's probably going to peak in the next couple of years. He's got a style which I think can is good for longevity as well. But yeah, I think the move up in weight will help him, and so I think he will get the edge in this. So I'm going to go for an Archie Sharp win on points.
Okay. I know Archie Sharp is the underdog here. Maxi Hughes, were you impressed with him last time out? Won every round on all judges' scorecards against Gary Cully. Obviously, recent performances had that very close fight against George Kambosos, beat Kid Galahad, which was a couple of years ago now. Um, yeah, thoughts on kind of Maxi Hughes, Ra?
Yeah, very good. I don't think by any means, it might seem contradictory to what I said. I don't think he's by any means shot. I don't think he's far over the hill, and I think it will take a certain type of fighter and style to beat him. It was impressive what he did with Collie, for sure. So I think these sort of limited puncher types, um, I think he can still handle most of those if they're below world level. I mean, we saw at world level what someone like Zapita can do, but below world level, he can handle most of them. Um, but I think Archie Sharp does have a lot more tools in his box. Um, but yeah, even with a defeat on Friday night, I think he might still have something to offer. Uh, at least in some big domestic fights.
No, brilliant. And talk to me about how highly you rate Archie Sharp here, because I think he's, in my opinion, had a bit of a frustrating career. It
Hmm.
looked like he was really going somewhere, and then obviously was had that has had periods of inactivity, which happen. And then kind of he had that. Can't remember if you were there with me at York Hall, that fight where he got dropped twice in the first round.
Hmm.
Um, in a fight he was expected to win comfortably, and then obviously lost last time out to Ryan Garner. Give us kind of your evaluation, what we've seen from Archie Sharp so far in his career arc.
Yeah, like I said, in the last couple of years, his career's really stalled. I remember seeing him earlier on, but when he got that great win, that knockout against, I think it was Declan Garagati. Um, yeah, I mean, at that time, that was a great win. I thought, yeah, he's really building momentum. Uh, at one point, he was calling out people like Shakur. Now, I know a lot of people scoff at fighters doing things like that, but to me, it showed he was really about it, that he was really looking for the biggest fights. Um, so I thought, yeah, okay, he's got the right mindset. He has the skill set. I thought he started to show, no mean amount of punching power, but then, yeah, I think I guess during the pandemic that didn't help, but he really seemed to stall there, and yeah, guess he stayed at super featherweight for a couple of fights too long, based on those last two performances. Obviously, Ryan Garner soundly beat him, but I do think he's got the underlying talent to still do something. So yeah, I also hear from people who know him that he's actually quite wealthy outside of boxing, so I don't know whether he maybe lost a bit of motivation or was, you know, building his business outside of boxing for a bit, and that was his priority. But uh, yeah, I think if he still really loves boxing and wants to achieve something, I still think he can.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see what happens, of course. Before I let you go, Ra, who's Britain's best lightweight in your opinion? Obviously, you're picking Archie Sharp to beat Maxi Hughes.
Hmm.
Sam Noakes is obviously still undefeated. Josh Padley's around there as well. Cameron Vong is a name I would kind of throw into the mix as well. But yeah, who in your opinion is number one at the moment?
Oh, good point. At this moment, I would have to say it's Sam Noakes. But if Archie Sharp does deliver the win that I'm predicting him to on Friday, I would go with him. It's the thing that's holding me back from it is because we haven't yet seen him at lightweight, and we don't know for sure yet whether those last two flat performances was because of weight making or not. So at this moment, I would have to put Sam Noakes. Although he's another one that at one point seemed to be building a good momentum, you know, beat good fighters like Sylvester and obviously Ivan Mendy. And then his last couple of opponents seem to have been steps backwards.
Mm,
So, I mean, that might just be Uncle Frank's brilliant matchmaking. He knows how hard the top level of lightweight is. We're talking some of the top pound for pound fighters operate at the world championship level, and he might just be stalling for some of those guys to move on upwards. I would hope so, but yeah, otherwise, with Sam, yeah, he seems to be sort of plateauing at the moment as well. So, um, yeah, at this moment, I'll go with Sam Noakes, but I might change my mind depending on how
mm.
Friday night goes.
No, of course. Look, I'll have to send you a message on Friday night when it all finishes, and then maybe we will discuss again. Ra, good to be joined by you as always. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your prediction, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon.